Shalom, sisters. So today I'm outside. It's real nice in Maryland. I think, well, I feel like it could be at least like 70 degrees. So I'm outside today, drinking my lemon cucumber detox tea with peppermint and some other type of tea. I forgot, but I told you I was trying to live a better lifestyle. But today's video is just about a little quick story time. It's like a 2-in-1. So yesterday I was feeling kind of down, to be honest. I was feeling down about, what's going on in Venezuela, and I was just, just praying on it and just meditating on it and stuff. Just like, look, just praying that the Most High, like, is protecting the hopeful elect, not only in Venezuela, but just like all around the world. Because I know, like, we all go through trials and tribulations. So I was just sad for real, because like this world that we live in, it's awful. And it's like, you got some hopeful, like, we always gonna be good. The hopeful elect, Lord willing, we always gonna be good. The Most High always make a way for us, always take care of us and stuff. But a lot of us are probably going through, everybody has their battles. That's all I'm gonna say. And, I was just thinking about the whole Venezuela situation, and I'm just like, all of that's gonna come here soon. So anyway, my husband and I, we were going somewhere yesterday. We were in a car, and I was like, he pretty much noticed, like, I wasn't myself. And he was like, yeah, what's up with you? What's wrong? So I was like, yeah, I just been down because of the whole Venezuela situation. And like, while we're talking, I'm on Instagram, and I saw this funny Instagram video. So I'm like, look at this video. And then, like, in the middle of us talking, I was like, yeah, just feeling down about what's going on in Venezuela and how it's all gonna happen here. So I asked him, I'm like, look, can I it's like it's all happening at the same time. It's weird. So I'm like, can I see your the cord to the phone so I can let you listen to this funny video? And at first he said no, but I unplugged it and did it anyway. And then I held it, I unplugged it. He was jokingly saying no, I wasn't like being a jerk, and just did what I wanted to do. But he was like, oh no, and I was like, okay, whatever. So I unplugged it, and I was about to plug my phone up, and right before I plugged my phone up, I was like, yeah, it's all gonna happen here soon, and it's real crazy. And he was like, yeah, I know, I mean, it has to happen. I'm like, yeah. And then like right when I said, I wonder where we gonna be at, this is the charger, here's my phone. I was like, I wonder where we gonna be at, what's gonna happen to us. As soon as I plugged it in, right, literally, it happened just like this. Right after I said that, Psalms chapter 5 played, and I was just like, I was confounded, because I just knew that was the Most High. And it made me think about the scripture when it says, blessed are they that mourn, for they shall be comforted. And I was really in mourning for real, as we all should be, to be honest. I mean, it's a time for everything. And I was just in mourning, and that really comforted me, listening to Psalms chapter 5. And if y'all get a chance, y'all should read it. But it was pretty much saying, like, I wrote it down because I can't remember it all, because who can remember a whole bunch of Psalms except for like your favorite ones? But I'm not gonna read the whole thing, but the key scriptures that really comforted me is the first one. It said, give ear to my words, consider my meditation, hearken unto me. Let them that put their trust in thee rejoice. Let them that love thy name be joyful in thee. With favor wilt thou compass him as a shield, for the Lord will bless the righteous. So those just like little parts that I picked out, but that was the Most High comforting us. Like, I was just thinking, like, man, the Most High is so beautiful. He's so merciful. He's like, words can't even really describe him, because like, he didn't have to do that. You know what I mean? Just like he don't have to do a lot of stuff for many sisters watching this video. When the Most High, we spiritual, we judge things spiritually. When the Most High is talking to you, or when it's spiritual. Let me just say it that way, not talking to you, but when stuff is of the Most High. And I really felt comforted. And I was like, dang, like, he didn't have to do that. You know what I mean? And just think about all the stuff that we've done in this world before the truth. Like, he don't have to do nothing for us, But he brought us into this truth And like, that's really amazing. So we really got to give him our all, because he could have just left us a long time ago. He could have said, I'm done with this sister, I'm done with her, I'm done with my daughter, she this, that, and the third, you know. But the Most High really got has mercy, you know what I mean? And it's truly beautiful, you know. Call halal Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, for real, because he don't have to comfort us, you know what I mean? He didn't have to bring us into this truth. So it was just a real blessing for him to comfort me like that. It just, you gotta praise the Most High. And when the Most High does stuff, always share it with the Most High do. Share little testimonies with the Most High do. Everybody got I got a whole bunch of crazy testimonies. I'm not gonna say them, but people that I know of them. Like, if you got testimonies of what the Most High has done for you, like, you know, you feel like it was spiritual and it wasn't no coincidence and stuff, you gotta share those with people. I forgot what scripture that is, but I would speak. I forgot. I don't want to say it because I forgot it, but you're supposed to do that. You're supposed to glorify Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. So all praises and call halal Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai forever. I will unyum. You know. Call halal Yahweh Bahashim Hamashiach Wa Malak Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. I think I said it right. But yeah, anyway, so that's one part of my story. And the second part was something I've been thinking about, and it's weird because I don't even know why I was thinking about it, but this is quick story time. Don't they look like a little eye? Oh, it just disappeared that fast? Oh wait, no, it's my camera. I'm tripping. Oh, it's the camera. It do kind of look like an eye though, y'all. Don't it look like a little eye? Like right here, y'all see that part? Like an eyelid, and that's like the little pupil part. Don't be watching and be like, no, that's not no eye. Look, I see, all right? Let me be persuaded in my own mind that might be an eye. But anyway, I was thinking about this one situation that I was in when I was at a world. It was in 2014. And I had met this friend through my cousin who I don't speak to anymore. I met this guy, and he came around. He went to her school. She went to Frostburg. So I used to go up there, you know, party with them and stuff. And she was friends with him, like literally just friends. It was no boyfriend, girlfriend, oh, I'm interested in you. So I became friends with him as well because he drove me home. He gave me a ride home from Frostburg, so we became friends. It was just strictly us just being friends. And, you know, he told me his story, his life story and stuff. He said that his dad killed his mom, and, you know, he got like, he was basically from like the trenches of Baltimore City. And so he eventually got adopted by this wealthy family, like extremely wealthy family. And when he was like 12, he might have been a little bit older than 12. Yeah, he was like he was like 12, 13. Anyway, he got adopted, which is very rare for a wealthy Edomite family to adopt a young Jake. Like, what are you doing that for? Anyway, so he got adopted by them, and he pretty much was privileged. Like, he was rich. His parents were, you know, they adopted him. He said they treated him good. He said that the mother took him to South Africa because she wanted him to see took him over to Africa because she wanted him to see like where he came from and stuff. And I thought that was interesting. Like, looking back on that situation, I'm like, dang, that's crazy. She took him over there to South Africa so he could see where he came from and stuff. And anyway, sometimes the Most High can cause your enemies to treat you well. And I was thinking about that. And I was thinking about how, like, when I met his parents, he was like, oh, you want to come over to my parents' house and this and the third. And I really think that he wanted me to come over there just because, like, he wanted his parents to see him, like, with a female. That's what I think it was. He was, like, very awkward. He was very strange. But he was a good person. Like, so we went over his parents' house. Now, mind you, at the time, oh my gosh, in the world, I had a nose ring. because I had a little nose ring right here. I had a nose ring. I remember I had on these boots. I just wasn't dressed for the occasion. All right, so I go over. We get in the house. I'm like, dang, what's going on here? Like, they had a valet driver. All right, the house was like something from like the outside of the house. I think his father said that the house was like it used to be a house from, I forgot, I can't even think of what it was, but it was like a historic house, like something from like some type of war or something, I don't know. But anyway, like the outside was like this cobblestone. It was like a historic house. So anyway, we pull up, they had a valet driver, and I'm like, damn, a valet driver. We go inside, they got a chef. I mean, they had lamb, wine, whole spread, table. I go in there, there's music playing. Guess who's there? The Baltimore Symphony Orchestra. The damn orchestra is in there, and everybody's just, you know, drinking their wine, watching them play, and I'm sitting here with my nose ring, my little jacket on, and my little skirt. It wasn't little. It was like a skirt. It wasn't long enough, and I'm like, what the hell is going on here? Like, I'm not dressed for this. I'm like, what is going on? Like, I felt so out of place. It was like the haves and the have-nots, because I ain't have shit. And I went there. I mean, he literally has the Asian dude on the piano from the Baltimore Symphony Orchestra playing the piano. It was real crazy. And then they had the other dude playing the violin. And the violin that the guy was playing, their dad was like, yeah, that's a $1 million violin. And I said, I'm thinking to myself, like, damn. I was like, wow, that's crazy as hell. So anyway, after they was done, while it was playing, while the orchestra was playing, the father was standing behind me and my friend. So he's standing behind us. And when he's standing behind us, at the time too, in the world, I was getting a sense like, why is he standing behind us like this? But now thinking about it, I'm like, look, he was standing behind us, like in front of all these Edomites, like we was his slaves. That's what it felt like. I felt like that's why he was doing it, to be honest, to be completely honest. Like, that's what it seemed like. Like, he was proud, like, that we were there with him. Like, I didn't know what it was. It was weird. It was like a weird thing. Anyway, so after the orchestra played, he was like, oh, let me give you a tour of the house. He gave me a tour of the house. Like, you could just tell they came from like slave money, old slave money. Gave me a tour of the house and stuff. That's what Esau always like to do. They like to show, just like in Get Out. Remember when he was like, oh, let me give you a tour of the house? That's exactly what he did. Like, the whole situation reminded me of Get Out. Gave me a tour of the house and stuff. I'm like, oh, wow, you know. He goes, oh, but I can't show you the other side of the house, because this and that. I'm like, oh, okay. Now thinking about it, who knows what was going on the other side of the house? You know what I mean? Like, Esau's so wicked. Damn. So anyway, the orchestra, you know, they done playing. He's talking to the people in the orchestra. So the dude that was playing the violin, who had the $1 million violin, he laid it on the bed in one of the rooms when he was showing us the room. And I went over to look at it. He was, don't touch it. Don't touch it. He said, no, don't touch it. Like, I was like, I wasn't going to touch it. I'm looking at it like, what? Like, you know, Esau the nerve. Like, it was just, y'all, looking back at the situation, I just, look, I'm not even finished the story. So anyway, you know, I'm so embarrassed. Anyway, so, we eating dinner. I had lamb, a whole bunch of stuff. I can't even remember what we was eating. It was just me and him sitting in the living room talking. I had lamb, some red wine. We was just talking. So then his brother came in. His brother was a lawyer, but his brother was like a couple years older than us. He was a lawyer. He was like, you know, he's like, oh, I like your shoes. I like your pants. I mean, your boots. And I'm like, oh, okay, thanks. Like, it was just weird. The whole situation was real crazy. So anyway, we're talking. Dinner's, everybody's leaving. Everybody pretty much left the party. I know when people was leaving the party, they was probably like, did y'all see that? Did you see that nigger girl, that colored girl in there with the nose ring and this and that? I know it was probably talking a whole bunch of mess about me. And anyway, when everybody was leaving, he was helping his parents. He was helping them clean up and stuff. So look, y'all, I'm so mad that I helped them clean up. I'm so mad. Looking back at that situation, like, man, I'm so mad that I did that. I felt like a slave, y'all. I felt like I was a slave in there helping them clean up. Like, it was bad. Like, I felt like I was being a coon. It was real, real bad. It was sad. And I'd be feeling like the Most High, like, that's a punishment. If that's not a punishment, then I don't, if this slavery is not a punishment, then I don't know what else is. The fact that I was helping them clean up, I was helping these Edomites, these rich Edomites, they wasn't even doing it. They had servants. I'm in there helping with the damn servants. Like, that's awful, y'all. Like, the fact that the Most High put that in my spirit to even do, and for me to look back at it, that's like, and that's a very humbling thing. Like, the Most High, like, he had to humble all of us. Slavery is a very humbling experience. You being brought to a low estate. And that's sad. No! No! I didn't want this bug to die in my this jar, because you know, when something dies, you gotta throw the whole thing away. I was about to be blown. That's in Leviticus. When something dying, you gotta throw the whole thing away. Anyway, yeah, the Most High really brought us to a low estate. Like, that's sad. It was real sad. And then the dad was like, you know, we sitting down eating, and the dad was like, oh, you know, one of these days, he was like, one of these days, if you ever want to go to the Baltimore Symphony Orchestra with us, you can come to the orchestra with us. And I'm like, oh, okay. Thinking in my mind, like, I'm not about to go nowhere with y'all. And then, what else did he say? He was like, yeah, you can come to the orchestra with us. Then he even invited me on, they had a plane, y'all. They had a plane. They had a private jet. Private jet. He said, if you ever want to get, maybe I can take you for a ride on my private jet. If you ever want to go on a private jet, y'all can just come. And I was thinking at the time, like, I'm not about to get on a jet with you. And then that situation, and I'm not even going to say the guy's position, but I guess I could. Shit. Oh, shoot. F it. He was he was a lawyer. His dad was a lawyer. He was a, I'm not going to put their business out there. Let's just say he was a lawyer for the government. He was a lawyer. So he was like, yeah, and you know, people who get high up there like that in those jobs, they're weirdos. They're weirdos. And when he invited me on the plane and stuff, I'm like, and I remember they invited my cousin too. And I was like, I don't know, like that situation seemed weird to me. It seemed like a get out situation. Like, all I was thinking about was, like, sure, that would be cool, like, to get on a private jet, like, that's dope. But I'm thinking, like, they could have killed me. You know what I mean? They could have took me, kidnapped me, and put me on the other side of that house that didn't nobody see. And, like, that's the Most High's mercy that I wasn't dumb enough to be like, oh yeah, let me get on that plane. Let me get on a plane, just because, you know, some Eves think like that. Yeah, girl, I was on a jet, or just so they can, you know, want to tell people stuff. But all praises that the Most High gave me the spirit of discernment at that time to say, no, I don't want to get on that jet. Because I could have been missing. I could have been tied up in their basement. They could have, it could have been real bad. Like, it could have been an awful situation. And that just goes into the Most High having mercy on us. You know what I mean? It's real crazy. And the son, like my friend, he was off. He was off just because I felt like he just went through so much. Like, he just, like, was so traumatized. Because, like, all he ever talked about was just, like, he was depressed. He just went through so much stuff. But I don't know. You know, thinking about it, I'm like, I don't know. Like, you just never know what people, anything could have happened to me, but the Most High had mercy on me. You know what I mean? I could have went on that plane. Could have been, anything could have happened. And say something happened. Say I would have got raped on that plane. Who would have listened to me? Who would have said, I mean, this high-ranking lawyer, what if he did something to me on that plane? And I say, yeah, he did this. They're like, I don't believe it. They're not going to believe it. Who's going to believe me? You know what I mean? Like, that's so crazy that, you know, things like that even happen to sisters. Like, that's how a lot of Eves be going missing, especially in D.C. They probably be messing around with these men They got high-ranking positions. Some happen to them, they end up tied up in somebody's basement. That's why our women are missing like that. Because we destroyed for lack of knowledge. It's real unfortunate. And it's funny because I feel like they tried to get me a couple times to do stuff with them. Because he called me and was like, one day he called me, I was shopping, and he called me and was like, yeah, my parents wanted to know if you wanted to come to the Baltimore Symphony Orchestra with us, and this and the third. And I was like, oh, I was thinking about it. I remember I called my cousin. I think I called my mom. And I was like, oh, should I go? Because I was like, maybe I should find something to wear. But something in my spirit just told me not to go. And I'm glad the Most High put it in my spirit not to go, y'all. Because like I said, something could have happened to me. And that's just the Most High's mercy and grace for real. Like, thinking about it, who knows what was going on that other side of the house? Talking about, oh, it's closed off. What does that mean? And the house looked like, it looked like it had some secret parts to it too. Like, the whole situation just reminded me of Get Out. And I'm glad ain't nothing happened to me there. I'm so glad nothing happened to me, y'all. But yeah, this is just a little quick story time. I'll probably do little story times like this, because I got a whole bunch of crazy stories. But yeah, this is just a little quick story time, y'all. Just showing y'all the Most High is merciful. He really is. He merciful. Even when we was in the world, the Most High, think about it, even when we was in the world, the Most High had angels protecting us. Or angels looking over us, you know what I mean? Just so we could come into this truth. And I was thinking about that, like, that's powerful. You know, in our belly, he said in our mother's belly, he formed us, he knew us. So, that's beautiful to me. It really is. All praises to the Most High. It's fear thou not, for I am with thee. Be not dismayed, for I am thy God, for I will strengthen thee. Yeah, I will help thee. Yeah, I will uphold thee with the right hand of my righteousness. Right? Anyway, y'all, that's a good scripture. This is in Isaiah something. Isaiah 40 something. Anyway, y'all, Shalom. You know, we got to give all honor and glory and praises to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai for his mercy and his grace upon us, because he didn't have to bring us in this truth. We could have been dead a long time ago from all the foolish stuff that we did in the world, all the situations we could have been in the world. Y'all know what y'all been through. Y'all know situations. I know I'm not the only one. So we got to always give honor and glory to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. Always. And all throughout the day. All throughout the day. Even learning it in Hebrew. Call hello Yahweh, Bahashim, Hamashiach, Wamalak, Yahweh Shai, Barakatah, Shemka, Awalanya. Always bless the Most High, the Most High holy name. And that's what it said in Psalms 4. It says, what did he say? Let them that put their trust in thee rejoice, and let them that love thy name be joyful in thee. For the Lord will bless the righteous with favor, and will compass him as a shield. So, you know, try to learn a little prayer in Hebrew. Throw it up. A little praise to the Most High and throw it up. But y'all, with that being said, Shalom. I'm about to go finish getting some stuff ready for the Sabbath. And Lord willing, y'all have a good Sabbath. And y'all stay strong in the spirit. And don't give your mind over to heaviness in these last days. And endure. Shalom.